bear with me.
Mhm.
If we have an increase in heat waves, most likely that will be global. We'll have a global increase in heat waves, not just in Florida. And so, yes, in Florida, a rich country, a rich state, the mass availability of air conditioning
Mhm.
users. You go to Bangladesh, Pakistan, poorer nations, they would have an increase in heat waves too. We might not have the same increase in air conditioning units. So maybe there's a global net change, but on a localized level, you might have like an increased risk in different countries.
Yeah, so we should talk about that. So I agree. So my main point is about the methodology is we need to look at the negatives and the positives, and I agree you need to look at them in different places. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm in Florida,
I'm
so I
fine.
don't care what
Yeah.
happens in Pakistan." But we could talk about so if we were to take like climate livability, like the general issues are dangerous temperatures, and that includes cold and warm. We have to look at cold because cold actually kills a lot more than warmth. We have to look at drought, wildfire, storms, floods, and then in sort of broadly sea level rises. Like those are the big
Crop failures.
categories. Yeah, so you could put that under heat and drought. So like in chapter 7 of the book, what I try to do is document what, at least first, let's understand what is the state of those, what's happened in the last 100 years of climate impact and fossil fuel use. And so unequivocally, what's happened is we've become radically safer in all of those realms. So we're far safer from dangerous temperatures, far safer from drought, far safer from wildfires, far safer from storms, far safer from floods. I'm not saying everyone agrees with this, but if you look at the data is unequivocal. And so the overall statistic that I've popularized, and it's true from the International Disaster Database, is that climate-related disaster deaths, so quantifying these deaths, if you look 100 years ago when it was 1 degree Celsius cooler compared to now, but we've used a lot of energy to power a lot of machines to make the climate more livable. What we've seen is climate-related disaster deaths have gone down 98%, so a factor of 50.